Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video, I'm going to be scripting your guys' crazy ideas, okay? So for example, we have an idea right here, make a car that is powered by hate comment. I think that'll be pretty funny to see. Another one like a button that changes your avatar in unusual ways, okay? We have a bunch of them here. I'm going to actually go ahead and create these for the video, and I'll show you guys how I do it as well. I think it'll be pretty funny, and I think it'll be fun to make. So be sure to leave a like if you enjoy, and subscribe if you want more Roblox development related videos. Anyways, let's get started. Alright, the first thing we'll do is actually this one where it says a button that changes your avatar in unusual ways. I think that'll be pretty easy to make, so let's go ahead and try it. Alright, so first things first, we need a button, obviously. Alright, it's gonna be a red button. You guys know red means don't press, okay? So if they press it, it's gonna mess them up. Alright, so as you can see, there's a little button. By the way, I'm also gonna put all of these inside a game, so if you guys actually want to try them at the end, I'm gonna link them all, and I'm gonna put them all in the same game, so you can play them, or play with them and mess around with them if you want to. Alright, so we got the button right here. Now we just need to actually make a strip for it and make it do stuff to you. Also, we need to put a click detector inside of it. Alright, so that should be the code for the button. It was pretty simple to make. All I really did was just define all of like the values for the body, and then I basically put them in a table, and then I looped through them, and then I got a random number between -1 and 1, and then added it to the values. So as you can see, let's go and test it out and see if it works. Alright, and as you can see, if we press the button, let's see what happens, and boom. Okay, so we're a little fatter, a little taller, and our a little wider. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, and this is what we look like now. So as you can see, I guess it kind of works. The changes are quite drastic, but I mean, it does work as we expected it to. We can keep pressing it, and it keeps changing us slowly. And actually, I look pretty good right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just a big guy. So as you can see, keep pressing it, and it keeps morphing you. Now it is random, so as you can see, you can turn out like fat or skinny. Doesn't really matter. All right, let's move on to the next thing. All right, so somebody said make a robot that only replies with poggers and breakdances every time you say something to it. I don't know why I thought that was funny, but I mean, it'll be pretty simple to make, so let's just do it. Alright, so I got my robot right here. He's a nice little guy. Alright, so I got a little animation pack from the toolbox. I'm not gonna actually make all the animations. That would take way too long. So as you can see, this is just a dab. So we need to find like I guess we'll do orange justice. Alright, so this looks pretty well. Actually, that's actually kind of smooth. Low key, like I actually might steal this. Who makes these, bro? This must take forever. Alright, but now we need to actually save the animation real quick. Alright, so now that we got that, we should go ahead and load it onto our little guy right here and test that real quick. Alright, and as you can see, we got the guy Fortnite dancing right here. It's literally a robot Fortnite dancing. Okay, so what we need to do now is just make it so it actually does it when we chat at it though. Alright, so I believe it actually should work already. Let me go and test it out and see if it does. So as you can see here, I'm in the game. If I go ahead and just say hi to it, it doesn't dance yet. Although I could make it do that. But if I say dance, it starts dancing. So it works perfectly, yes. That's actually so funny. I don't know why. I mean, it's kind of basic, but I don't know. It is just kind of funny to see a robot dance. But yeah, that's the dancing Fortnite robot, I guess you could say. So we'll put that next to the button. Now I'm definitely not doing this the prettiest way possible. I probably could do it a better way, but all I pretty much did was just get the animation track, load it, and then whenever it chatted, I just made it play the animation track. So it's pretty simple. But I definitely could do it a cleaner way if I wanted to, but it's just for fun, so who cares? All right, so the next idea somebody gave me was make a car that is powered by hate comments. Okay. And now I could like make it so it actually is powered by hate comments, but that would not only take a while because I have to use HTTP servers. I also have to look at the H API for YouTube. But you know what I mean? I'd have to actually comment hate comments on my own video because, you know, nobody posts hate comments on my videos. What? Everyone loves me. So what I'm going to do actually is just make it so the car is just powered by hate comments in the Roblox chat. So if the car says you suck or like you stink or I hate you, then the car will move. Instead of making it by actual hate comments on YouTube, I'm just going to make it by the Roblox chat, which would be probably more funny in my opinion anyways. Alright, I think this is the perfect car to do it on. It looks pretty nice. Even has the headlights right there, which is pretty cool. Alright, so let me go ahead and just script this real quick. Oh, it even works. Okay, this is actually perfect. Alright, so I finally got the car working. It took me a little longer than I expected, but I did get it working. So what I did was basically I made it to see if the player chatted, and then I made a list of bad words or like trigger words, and basically they're just kind of mean words that you use when you're trying to hate on someone, right? Like hate, stink, stinks, like sucks, like bad, you know, like just kind of mean words I thought of. So obviously not all the words you could think of, but just most of them that I would use. And then when the player did chat, I split up all the words that they made into a list, and then I basically checked to see if that list equaled another word in that list, right? That's what all this code does. And then if it does have it, then basically all I did was I made it move with body forces, and as you can see, it should work just fine. So let's go and test it out and see if it does work. Alright, so I hit play here. I'm actually trying to see if this works. I'm pretty sure it does, but let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and type I hate this car, and as you can see, it does indeed move. It's kind of funny because, you know, just, I don't know, it kind of starts up and moves. I could say I hate this car a lot. I could say this car sucks, man. You know what I mean? I could say whatever I want, really. I could say this car is horrible, and it moves. I can say I'm never gonna drive this trash car, and it moves. Now, as you can see, if I say I love this car, so as you can see, if I say I love this car, it'll be like, okay, and then it won't move. You know, it loves me. So it's kind of funny how that works. It works just fine, and also it's actually still drivable, which is super cool. So as you can see, you get into here, you can stop it, and then let's say, for example, like, you know, I want to be mean again. I could just be like, oh man, this car broke down and sucks, and it moves. So pretty cool. I like how that works. Pretty simple, but yeah. All right, so the next one I want to do is this one right here where it says a zombie, but he kills a zombie, but when he kills you, he Fortnite dances over your dead body. Okay, I don't know why, but I think this would be really funny. So I already have the Fortnite dance from this robot. All I need to do now is find an R15 zombie. That's a freaky zombie. Then paste it in there. All right, let me get rid of all this code in here. All right, now time to start coding. So basically, all I'm going to do is use pathfinding service. I think this should be pretty simple. Okay, so I just realized I don't really have to use pathfinding service, actually. It's kind of useless. I mean, it's a lot easier just to use like move to. So what I'm also going to do, though, is I'm going to make a little hitbox for the zombie, right? Basically, if you're in this range of the zombie, no, it's kind of big, but if you're in this range of the zombie and it like comes near you and you're touching this part, I mean, it'll be invisible. But if you're touching this part, you will get hit, right? Actually, just for testing, I'm going to put a selection box on it so that way you can kind of see. All right, and just for testing, I put a little bit of box on there just to make sure it works. But I will delete that after. All right, so now I'm going to put it on the zombie, and then I'm just going to weld it to the zombie. That way it stays with it whenever it moves, you know? All right, so that was pretty simple script as well. I didn't even use pathfinding service. All I basically did was check to see if the hitbox was touched, and then obviously if it is, then I'm going to -5 health. And then if the humanoid dies, then I'm going to make the animation play. And then I'm also just basically moving the zombie, or I'm making the zombie move to a different location each second in case it actually, in case the person changes directions. So as you can see, let's go and test if it works. Let me get rid of the selection box actually, because I think it'll work. Okay, I'm excited to see if this works. I don't know if it does. I haven't tested it yet, but here we go. And oh, okay, it's coming. Okay, so we can run around forever, obviously, but I'm not gonna waste you guys' time. But as you can see, it does chase you. It does really relock, and geez, the thing is going. It's going fast, dude. I think if I zigzag, maybe no, I'm going slower. It's catching up. All right. Well, anyways, that's how that works. I'm gonna go ahead and let it kill me right now. Here we go. And it Fortnite dances on my dead body. Oh god. Well, it works just fine as we expected. It's still Fortnite dancing. So yeah, that's pretty cool though, not gonna lie. It does what the comment said, so mission complete. Alright, so that was the last one I'm gonna do. It was a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Be sure to leave a comment right now if you wanted me to do this again. Also, leave a comment on what you think I should make next time if I do it again. And also be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. It helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you're new, that way you don't miss out on any new Roblox videos. Also, if you want to actually learn how to script, I have a scripting series linked in the description below, so go check that out. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.